are taxes, loans, insurance, bookkeeping, and accounting for your business stressing you out? Say hello to FinServe Pro, your trusted financial partner for life. No social security number? No problem. We help secure ITIN, also known as tax ID. At FinServe Pro, we help breathe life into the ideas you have. From business registration to visibility and scaling, we got you. Our services are fast, friendly, and professional. Let's get your money working for you. For more information on what we do and consultation, please visit our website at finserve.pro or send us a DM on all our social media handles at FinServe Pro today. Financial peace is just one click away. FinServe Pro, your gateway to financial success.
I'm about to introduce a very special guest who made time out of a very busy schedule to be here with us. All of us did, right? But she on a Saturday is working for you, as it were. She's still in the business of the county. Please welcome to the microphone our councilwoman, Honorable Wanika Fisher. Please put your hands together for her.
Wanika B. Fisher is a public safety advocate, attorney, and policymaker, serving District 2 on the Prince George's County Council. She chairs the Health, Human Services, and Public Safety Committee, where she leads efforts to strengthen families and improve community well-being. Raised by Nigerian and South Asian immigrant parents, Wanika's service journey began in childhood. In 2018, she made history as the first-generation African immigrant elected from Prince George's County, continuing her mission to expand representation and uplift underserved voices. Her public safety experience includes serving as an assistant state attorney, working on the Maryland House Judiciary Committee, and contributing to major police reform and accountability work groups. She was also appointed by Governor Westmore to 2 key state criminal justice boards. In the Maryland House of Delegates, she served as Assistant Majority Leader and championed major legislation, including the right to counsel for tenants and policies on labor trafficking, environmental justice, immigration, and economic stability. A private criminal defense attorney, Wanika holds degrees from the University of Maryland and Penn State Dickinson School of Law and is a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc. Today, she speaks to us as a leader committed to justice, equity, and stronger communities.
Good morning. Isn't it so good to be alive today? Okay, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. The Lord wants you to be plentiful so that you can give back. I want to first start off and thank my good friend, our fearless leader, someone that not only puts himself first, but always reaches back to our community to make sure that others are also succeeding. And that's why we're all here today. And I'm just so grateful to Ayomide for everything you do as Chief Financial Officer. You are amazing. And I want to thank Dr. Lillian. We can give him another round of applause. And I want to thank Dr. Lillian for everything that you do in our community. It means so much. For those of you who don't know, if we can give Dr. Lillian another round of applause. Her words stuck with me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Wanika Fisher. I serve on the County Council, and I represent the areas of Hyattsville, Langley Park. I know you all have been to the mall at Prince George's. I've ran into several times. And I'm very proud to be the first daughter of African immigrants elected in Prince George's County in 2018. I don't think my parents ever saw the day. So I'm half Nigerian Yoruba. So my dad was born in Lagos and came to this country in the early 80s. And then my mom is South African. Thank you. And like so many of you, well, their uniqueness of their story is my parents fell in love in the States and found their own pathways here. Some of us, fell in love back home and came here, but like the children that I see here today, and many of your children and your nieces, nephews, and grandchildren, I'm the product of two hardworking African immigrants who made a life from nothing and allowed me to have the luxury, and it is a privilege, to be in public service. I'm in my 8th year of elected office in this county. I was in the House of Delegates, which is like our state Congress, the Maryland General Assembly, and then I ran for the county council. And of course, I always want to recognize my other two. I never thought we would have 3 daughters of African descent on the county council when I was coming up in the county. So Councilmember Blagay and Councilwoman are now our chair, Oriata. So it is just an honor to be here with you all. And I really wanted to talk to you about today, about wealth building and about the work that Find Serve Pro does. In our community, and one thing about being in public services, we don't do anything without your cash. Right? We want you to do well because we do tax you. And with that tax money, right, we help people that are in need. We help have things and supports like I know you all saw and experienced in our community, the federal workers during the government shutdown, right? When we're doing well, sometimes we think, nothing might happen to us. And a lot of people that we saw in those food lines, a lot of people that needed help, never thought that they would ever need the government to be there to assist them. And so when you are not only focusing on building our own wealth and expanding our community, which we need desperately, what we also know is that we are also funding a safety net not just for ourselves, but for a government that we hope to trust. And it doesn't matter what that crazy man is doing at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Here in Prince George's County, we want to make sure that there's a safety net for our community. And as you heard from Dr. Lillian, I think Dr. O, I'm so sorry, Dr. O. I'm so sorry. I was looking at my notes. I apologize. Sorry, Dr. O. About how much our African community has expanded. Right now in Prince George's County, 40% of small businesses are African owned and operated. 40%, that's huge. That's huge. And when you look at my election to office, my 2 colleagues and one in the House who are of African descent, it's not a mistake. Our community is on the rise. Don't you feel it? I feel it. And it's going to really take us focusing on building our wealth and our public safety to get there. In my time in serving in Prince George's County, some of the barriers that our community faces is the innate and systematic racism in our financial institutions. Right? So when you want to open up a business in Prince George's County and you look at maybe like the insurance that they're quoting you for, some of that is based on a zip code or a crime number. It's not based on you or what you put forth in your business plan or what you're trying to do. And that's why it's so important in my role. I have been focused on public safety in our county our entire time. I'm a former state's attorney. I'm a defense attorney. I wrote our police reform in Annapolis. I do all of the public safety agencies in the council now. And you would think, well, what is that connection to what you're doing here today and our financial future? All of these things are interconnected to your cost. When your business is broken into or you're a victim of theft and you use insurance, what's going to happen? Your premium goes up. Right? What's going to happen when you're actually trying to serve your community? Crime impacts finances so much. When people ask council members all the time, I get this question all the time, how come Trader Joe's is in this part of the county? Why won't Whole Foods be here? Why isn't this question? It all goes down to money. And the innate racism, I can say that, that is in some of these corporate mindset of where investment is, instead of looking at the dollars that we actually spend. And so it's not the council members or our amazing county executive alone. It's all of you that change the future of what the county looks like. And we're already doing that because of African businesses like Find Serve Pro and others. You are already showing that the investing in Prince George's County is a good thing. And you make money in Prince George's County. And you make money in Prince George's County when Prince George's County is safe. And that is really a huge focus for me. And in my next, I have to say to my brother, Mr. Abram, he has been such a support to me, and as I continue my journey in service, I'm running to be our next state's attorney here in Prince George's County, to be our top prosecutor. And I'm not only will I become the first African elected countywide in our county, I'm a business-focused prosecutor. My parents are small business owners. And like so many of you, that's how they paid for college, and how my braces were very expensive, by the way, and they remind me all the time. I had braces for 10 years, believe it or not. I got them on at 8, off at 18. So this is expensive. And you know, it costs, right? And I know what it's gonna take to see the business community and our investment flourish in this county, and that takes our businesses being safe. And that takes accountability for crimes that happen. And let me tell you, when it comes to what you're going to learn and talk to today, one of the major things that's impacting our seniors here in Prince George's County and the state is financial scams and frauds. The minute someone gets your personal information, or someone gets a text and they think it's the government, or they're confused and they're out thousands of dollars, it is extremely hard to recoup that money for our community. We have seniors that are getting scammed into someone's befriending them. Next thing they know, there's, especially in our community, their children might not be here, their children might be somewhere else, and then the house is gone. It's serious business. Our safety and our money is part of being safe, that we want to provide for our family, for our children. Right? We want to be able to live our life to our full potential. And that is just so critical. And I'm so proud of companies like FindServPro that are doing the work of financial literacy and of bringing resources and assets to our community. Because when our community is wealthy, guess what? Our county is wealthy. People ask me all the time, how come DC has this, DC has that? Let me tell you, their budget is $26 billion. Our budget is $6 billion. How is Prince George's County supposed to compete with that? Now, I will say that part of their $26 billion, they have to pay for a lot more like federal maintenance, and so there's a part of that with parades and stuff that they have more. But we are doing a yeoman's job running 1 million people on $6 billion. They're running 700,000 people on 26. There's a math to service. And I just say these things so that our community understands what we're actually dealing with. And especially as a border district, I am constantly compared to DC. And we love our colleagues in DC and the mayor and the council there, but that's the reality that residents have to understand. And I know as business owners and those in the financial community, you understand the difference between 26 and 6 with a B. And so that's what your council, that's what the county executive, that's what we're all doing. So when we say we want you all to do well, we don't just want you to do well for yourselves. We want you to do well so that Prince George's County can flourish to our full potential. We have to grow that budget at least by 20 to 30%. And the only way to do that is with economic investment and wealth building. That is the only way. And when we see people in our community that need help, there's a limited amount of funding that goes to that. And I'll leave you all at this, just a little education point I always like to put in. And I have a $6 billion budget. By the time we get the budget, $3 billion is already spent on our children. Prince George's County public school system is the most expensive thing in this county. Our children are the biggest investment. And it's not that, and we love investing in our children. But it's a huge, by the time we do blueprint and everything we have to do for that, $3 billion's gone. Now I got another $3 billion. Then I got to pay for every pension, for police, fire, you see how it starts to get cut? And so that's why you have to grow it, because that's just costs you have to do. And just like your businesses, you have upfront costs that you have to do. And so I will say today that I am so excited that we are talking about our financial future. Because our financial future is critical to the future of our children and of this county, that we continue to prosper. Because without it, we're on the vine. I tell people all the time in government, which is it's an interesting thing to think about. If you are not growing, you're dying. Period. With population, a city, investments, our kids. And so that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how do we grow our knowledge, how do we grow our wealth base, because standing still does not work. It does not work in this economy, it does not work in your safety, and it does not work in really getting to the next level. I know most of you probably, I know most of you probably have a Ring camera at your house, right? Or a device, right, for your own security. You wouldn't think about not having that. So someone that doesn't want to update, right, being safe 10 years ago is totally different than it is today. You wouldn't think about not having a camera at your house. And I think that is the thing that I take with me as we go forward. So I really want to thank you all for having me here today. Thank you for the honor of speaking to you all. If there is anything that the county government can do or be there for you, please feel free to reach out to myself or my other colleagues that we are here for you. We want to support you. And any ideas that you have that you want to see the county council and the county government really change the way we innovate here. And I really want to say again, I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate your support for state's attorney. It's going to be a huge race, and if you want to get more involved and you want to see how our county can become a safer and stronger place for you, please still reach out to me or my wonderful staffer Sable is here. We would love to have you out on the campaign trail with us. It means so much to me. I'm so excited to serve you all in this new role, and I know that you all are going to have an amazing conference today, so thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. One more time, please put your hands together for her. You know, for me, it's the accent. That American accent. Look, you can see the difference, can't you? I've tried to get into that American accent, especially when I'm talking to Americans, but somehow it's just that there are some words that you will never be able to pronounce once you get beyond a certain age in Nigeria before coming to the US. So I tell people, look, if you have any plans or any hopes for your kids or for anybody to have that American accent that she has going, and they're in Nigeria or any part of Africa, especially Nigeria, you need to get them out before the clock strikes midnight on their 18th birthday. It's like Cinderella. The moment the clock strikes midnight on their 18th birthday, their jaws are locked in place forever. There are just some words you'll never be able to pronounce. And here's the thing, when we come to America, then we try to pretend as if we can speak like Americans. I don't do it. I just do a mix of my British thing going with the American thing. So, but some people actually pretend. They pretend to the exclusion of your knowledge of them. They pretend as if you didn't know them before. I met a guy, so I moved the family here about 2019 or so. You know, that's over 6 years now, 6.5 years. There was a guy I left in Lagos. I literally saw him on the night we were leaving Lagos in 2019 at the airport, seeing somebody else off. I left him in Lagos. I met him in California 2 years ago. I was told he got here just 3 years ago. 3 years after me. His name is Francis Ogbonna. Francis Ogbonna. I saw him. As in, this is not somebody I knew through somebody. I know Francis, whom I left in Lagos. So I saw Francis in California. I'm like, Franco, IB, this Igbo boy, whom I left in Lagos, said to me, hey, yo, nigga, what's going on? I said, hey? Hey, yo, what? I said, Francis, why are you talking like this? He said, you know what it is, you know, once you come, you got to blend in, you got to do what they do. I'm like, okay. Because I know, as I said, there are words you will never be able to pronounce. They will show up. So I said, Francis, what are you doing in California? He said, well, I live in New York, but, I actually came over here for my friend. He's getting married, so we came for his traditional wedding. I said, you came for what? We came for a wedding. I said, you came for a wedding. Like you did traditional wedding. He said, yes, it's a wedding. Well, why do you do that? For me, my word is that city in New York, Manhattan. I'm trying. It just sounds too much like it's too close to Hamatan. For me, is it Manhattan? Is it Manhattan? Mentolatum? Manhattan, whatever. If I say it, I will spell it out. Manhattan. But I'm proud of my opportunity. That one is my word. I use any chance I get. I go to responsibility, opportunity, reliability, all those BITY words. I have those on lockdown.
There's something they don't tell you when you move here. It's not the weather, culture, or loneliness. It's taxes. Your earnings don't match your forms. You're unsure about W-2 versus 1099, adjusted gross, or Schedule C. How can you owe money when you barely make enough for shoes? They tell you to dream, but not how to file taxes as a gig worker with some cash jobs. Weeks of forms and stress later, you're still unsure, and mistakes add up, turning refunds into penalties. FinServ Pro handles taxes for people like you. Did you send money home? Pay tuition abroad? File jointly with a partner who doesn't work? We know the questions because we've lived the answers. You don't know what you don't know. But with FinServ Pro, you don't have to. To find out more, visit www.finserv.pro today. FinServ Pro, your gateway to financial success.